Southern Vangard Radio. This is DJ John Doe, and to the left of me is my
My mind keeps telling me no, but your body telling me yeah. Cappuccino Kelly. Hell no. Nah, let's dead that. Let's dead that. I was trying to be funny, but it turns out that shit wasn't funny at all. This is Meeks. Thank you. Slow that shit down. What's up, homie?
Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Well, like I was telling you earlier, dude, I've been so busy running around just doing dad shit all weekend.
You've been on a mission.
I've been in a fucking hole. I've been off the grid. I mean, it's kind of been nice because I don't know about any of the fuck shit that's been going on.
I had to check on you today, man.
Yeah.
I don't think that's probably the longest. I don't know, man. We've been without talking to each other.
I know.
I was like, what the fuck is he doing, man?
Yep, just had my fucking head in the sand.
That's what's up.
Trying to get through all the.
I ain't mad at you.
All the dad shit.
I ain't mad at you.
No, it was all that, all things considered. It was a good weekend. It was just hectic.
Cool.
So,
cool.
What about you, man?
Man, I just had a 1-day weekend, homie. I was at work yesterday for 15 hours, man. That's the risk you take for getting the carpets cleaned in a 5-story building in downtown Atlanta, and the guy shows up with basically a fucking Dyson to clean the carpet.
He showed up with a rented joint from Home Depot.
Man, when he
the
pulled that shit out the back, I was like, oh, there go my fucking Saturday. Shit.
God damn. So what, you were just supposed to let the guy in and then bail or what?
Nah, I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure somebody else would have done that, but I can't afford to be doing that. I'm still too new to the gig. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're the FNG over there.
So I was just sitting there, man.
Okay.
Just sitting there waiting on him to get done.
Yep. Now, is this a result of all the rain y'all had?
No, part of it, but with this new gig, I just been playing catch up. So there was 2 people in front of me that had the job before me, and they weren't qualified. They didn't get shit done. So a lot of shit I've been doing since September of last year is like, picking up their slack and cleaning up behind them. So this carpet cleaning was on the books already, approved and everything, but it just never got done. So I just was like, let me go ahead and pull the trigger on this.
All right.
So the rain, the basement got flooded last week, but so it was part of it, but they've been in that building 3.5 years and never had the carpet cleaned. So
damn.
Yeah, it was time. Woo. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Oh God. You didn't get to see the water. Like,
no, I didn't. I heard about it though. Yeah, I heard about it. So yeah, but yeah, man, it's well, the guy said it wasn't that bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
have some clean, hygienic motherfuckers.
No, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna say that. But
you just can't bring pets in the building.
No, they bring their pet. They bring their fucking dogs. And I told them first time.
I thought this was just a satellite location. You were having pet problems.
Nah, I got that squashed. But apparently, all these motherfuckers feel entitled to bring they stinking ass dog to work. Like I never worked anywhere where that was cool. But I told them
all white folk too bringing their dogs to work. Right?
I mean, there's a random Asian in there, but that's neither here nor there. And the dog,
white folk like to bring the dog to work.
And the dog's name is Miso too. That's fucked up. But yeah, man, that's that bullshit, man. Anyway. Anyway, the only good thing about yesterday working all them hours is I'm gonna take 2 days off this week. Yeah, so
all right.
Yeah, because 15 hours equates to 2 days of work for me. So.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Throw lunch in there.
It's a
that's
wrap.
2 days.
Yeah.
Damn, 15 hours, man. What'd you do?
Dude, I got there at 8:15. I didn't leave last night until 11:15.
Oh, that's brutal. Man. So what'd you do today?
Dude.
Just kick it?
I slept in the bed as long as I could.
All right.
I woke up, I was hoping to get out today, but I didn't. I started doing laundry, and then it was a wrap after that.
Beautiful day today for once.
Yeah, it was
finally,
nice.
Man.
It was nice, but I just stuck in the house, man.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's get down to business.
Let's do
it,
man.
What do you think?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, so this is Southern Vangard Radio. This is the first time you're listening. Welcome. We drop twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. On Tuesdays, it's a mixed show. Myself and Mr. Meeks here. We play all the latest and greatest hip hop. I cut it up and dice it up, and Meeks and I just pop a bunch of shit in between playing music and just have a grand old time. And then on Thursdays, we have an interview session with an artist, MC, DJ, producer, A&R, photographers, just, people that do fly shit, generally within the realm of, the type of hip hop that we fuck with.
Yeah, because we only deal with the fly shit over here.
The fly shit only. If you're looking for that trap shit, this ain't the place.
Nope.
Not to knock it. If you're looking for that top 40 shit,
somewhere else.
This ain't the shit.
Yeah.
This is just go back and look at, look at what we've been doing over the past 3 years.
Yeah.
Past interview sessions, for example. Last week was Rome Streets. The week before that was Naps and Dreads. The week before that was Supreme Cerebral. The week before that, John Jiggs and DJ Concept, Hobgoblin, Grime Lords, Six Man, P. Watts and Large Professor, P.F. Cutton, Kenny Dope. The list goes on and on.
Yeah.
So we have 100 this week it'll make it 193 mix shows to date.
Yep.
And then we have some 150 to 160 odd interviews out there that you can go check out.
No doubt.
You can catch us on SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, YouTube, as well as some affiliates.
Yes. We have 4 here in Atlanta. I am ClassicRawRadio.net, ATLHipHop.com, Return of the BoomBap, WRBB, and X Squad Radio, X Squad affiliates. And we also have one on the West Coast, and that will be Soul Public Radio.
All right, beautiful. So make sure you share, follow, like, and subscribe on whatever your platform is. It's really critical you do that. If you're on Apple Podcasts, please leave a review. If you're on SoundCloud, please follow, repost, like, whatever you can do. And most importantly, tell somebody, because word of mouth is how we get around these parts.
Did you say Google Podcast?
I did say Google
I'm
Podcast.
I'm kind of hooked on that shit, man.
You like that shit, right?
That kind of dope.
The app's dope.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, see, I'm not an Android, but I've seen somebody's. I pulled it up on somebody's phone and it looks fresh.
Yeah,
so.
it does.
Yeah,
it does.
Word. All right, so make sure you go follow us and tell a friend, y'all. All right, so without any further ado, I mentioned another member of the clique that this gentleman is a member of earlier, Supreme Cerebral. So we're having another member of the Dart unit on for an interview session this week. The one and only Ralphiie Reese, aka
Darth Vader, Shine Mosley, Sugar Shine Mosley. I think that's what that is. AKA Tyrese Davis, AKA Kount Dartula. You know what I'm saying? Ralphiie Reese, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? I go by a few.
You got some good ones, man. I ain't mad at you. You got some great ones.
When I saw my head, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that should be born in times, man. I just be right. I just naming myself right.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I saw Philly and instantly thought about a trip me and John took to Philly, man. And I had visions of cheesesteaks in my head, man. Like, woo, man.
Absolutely.
That's racist. See, let me say something, man. People in Philly don't eat cheesesteaks all the time.
I'm pretty sure. But if you want one, a good one, you got to go to Philly, right?
I mean, I guess so.
Not a cheesesteak fan.
But here's the thing, though. Like, people from out of town, they go to the wrong spots. You got to go to the spot down the way. I know we're joining at Poppy's that do you right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Word. So, Ralphie, what's up, man? What's going on?
How's everybody doing? How was everybody's weekend?
Man, we all good, man. This is the highlight of our weekend right here.
Exactly.
So we've been doing this shit almost 4 years now. We can't wait for Sunday night, man.
I understand that.
Hell yeah.
So, Ralphie, why don't you just level set with us real quick on where you're at? Because you dropped the record around the middle of December. You know, we've been playing your joints on the show over the past couple of years, but let's talk about the new shit, and then maybe we can get into some history stuff too, and kind of just talk about your story, man. Because honestly, we kind of pride ourselves on doing the research and doing the knowledge here on the folks that we interview, and there's not a lot of info about you out there, man. So,
right, that's good because then you can hear it from me.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. So tell us about the new record, man. Let's just start there.
Arrow Bowie, man. Like, what can I say about that? It started as an EP, but you know what I mean, my Dart unit, man, it was kind of like everybody's working, like everybody's really working now. So it was kind of hard, you know what I mean, to get people to sit still and pen some verses. So I added a couple Johns, and it wound up being a body of work that I'm proud of. And the backdrop on Arrow Bowie, it's just like a spinoff. It's like my other shit. It's more so of a spinoff to get deeper into layers of me. You know what I'm saying? Metaphorically, it's me metaphorically. Just put a name on it. Know what I mean?
Okay. So there's not necessarily a connection to, I guess, the artwork and the kind of the David Bowie flip on the with the art and the name, or what's the?
It came out like that. It came out like that. Originally, I produced everything on the project except for one track produced by Han. Now, I mean, all you MCs need to go get with that.
Okay.
So everything except for Penicillin. Originally, when I was making beats, I was using all David Bowie samples.
Oh, okay.
Samples, but me, I'm real meticulous at what I do, like how I sound. You know what I'm saying? Like everything ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? I can come across a hot joint, but I might not be fucking with that. So I wound up scrapping all the David Bowie samples, but I wound up keeping the name.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. And Ralph, you mix and master too, man. How long you been on the mixing and mastering game? You
wouldn't believe me if I told you, man.
I would. Try me.
Like 2.5 years. Like
yeah.
2.5 years.
Yeah,
April
that's cool.
Will be 3 years. This coming April will be 3 years.
Is it out of necessity, or is it just something you like to do?
A combination of both, because a lot of the people I hang around that really do it, that I learn from, they kind of got like a different ear. I got a totally different ear than, you know what I mean, my friends, you know what I mean, respectively.
Okay.
But I got a different ear. So I like my shit to sound a different type of way. I like my shit to mesh a certain type of way. And like my voice is real commanding on the mic. So you might have my shit too high or too low because you think it sounds too high.
Yeah. That's what's
up.
I
mean? So,
yeah, I'm sitting across from a gentleman that hates mastering shit. So I was just wondering how you came into doing that. Like, are you like actually trained in that shit, or you just kind of play it by ear?
James Brown, bro.
What's that?
I'm like James Brown. I ain't trained at all.
Oh, okay, you just do that shit. That's what's up.
Right. The soul music at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Got you. And you know what you want it to sound like. I got you.
Word.
Yeah.
So Ralphie, I mean, compared to the last project you dropped, like I guess the Shane Mosley 2 shit back in October, like this has a lot more features on it than the Shane Mosley joint. Like you got Supreme on this joint, you got the homie J Scienide, Piece to J, Sage Infinite, RIgz, some of your Dart Unit homies are on here. Like, why did the features work out the way they did this time compared to the Shane Mosley joint?
I was subconsciously I wanted to come into this year like spreading myself out with people that genuinely like enjoy the music, enjoy the movement. And you know what I mean, like I just wanted to just spread myself out, you know what I mean? Like I'm in a position now where I'm able to do it with people I've been a fan of before people even knew my name. So that alone is like I can be able to reach out to certain people and they be like, yeah, what's up? Come on, let's do it. And that it's all love like that. You know what I mean?
All right.
How the collab? I just wanted like a little compilation feel to it, so to speak.
Right.
Got you.
Right. So how'd you
like, and if you peep, not to cut you off, but if you peep, every feature on a project, I kind of made a beat similar to what they would do on their own.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Build it up like that.
Right. So that's what made it perfect. So like say, like the joint with J Scienide, he would rock on dusty shit like that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So like he's the first one I talk about down to Supreme, down to Sage, down to my own team. It's just shit that you would normally rock on. So I think about shit with my features in mind. I don't do everything I do and then be like, let me see if such and such is going to get on it. I'll make the beat with whatever individual in mind. And then I'll go off of them.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
So Reese, you got somebody that you like, you know, part of the unit that you run stuff by like regularly, like they're kind of like your checkpoint for what you're working on, or do you just go in the lab?
Everybody, we a family. Like we vote on everything. Like is it whatever's hot or not. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think you should have did that, or you should mix that better, or change the beat to that, or write a different rhyme to that. You know what I'm saying? We all consult with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
No man above. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Ralphie, what's up with the name, man? Why the two eyes?
Why the two eyes? Because you got two eyes, first of all. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like the shit I believe in. You know what I mean? I'm of the nation of gods and earths. You know what I mean? My righteous name is Tahi Self-Allah.
All right.
You know what I mean? It's a still on actual government name, which is Tyrese Davis that you said earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he came from my uncles, you know what I mean? My pop used to do his thing back in the day. So he used to have me and my siblings in a lot of low. So my uncles always called me like Ralphie. And it just stuck as I got older.
That's what's up. Yeah,
so I just kept that. I always wanted to have my real name in anything that I did, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my brother's a low head, man. He called himself Young Ralphie. So, and he fucked around and got me hooked on that shit. So he called me Big Ralphie. I'm just like, yeah, it's crazy though. I used to dodge that shit based on the price point of it, but I found a way around that. And now that I fuck with it pretty heavily, I understand why that's all he rock. The quality of that shit is unmatched, man. Like it depends on the era you digging in now, man. A lot of this new shit, the material, that shit gonna fold in like a couple washes, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm talking about the denim, the classic shirts, the t-shirts. Like I know what you talking about, the revamp of like the Snow Beach shit and the stadium stuff. It's not like how it was when it originally came out, but that goes for a lot of this shit, like these new Jordans, how they'll crack up on you before the year is up and all that shit. They just don't make stuff like they used to. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Now, these days, I don't wear as much as low as I did in like my early dubs or late teens, middle teens, shit like that. Okay. I wear like all shit, low, Nautica, whatever. I can get my hands on top. That's what's up. If it's fly, I don't do no knockoff shit though. Yeah. That's not happening at all, man.
Yo, Ralphie, did I see that the Arrow Bowie joint is going to be your first release on vinyl? Did I read that somewhere correctly?
You don't have other joints on vinyl. Who released with the Rap Winkle? They just did Tom Ferris joint. Oh, okay. Tom Ferris. They pumping the new Conway shit. So I'm in a pretty good lineup. And they doing Vic Spencer earlier joint. Okay.
And who pressing it up again? Who pressing it up again?
The Rap Winkle. They based overseas.
Okay.
I don't know those guys.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that before. That's interesting.
They only do vinyl, Ralphie?
Yeah, they only do vinyl as far as get to my dollar.
Gotcha.
Well, shit, that's a good lineup right there. And you next, you the next piece to drop?
Yes, they everything is in production right now as we speak. I sent the artwork over a couple days ago. The artwork is fire.
That's dope.
The vinyls look nasty. Like, wait till y'all see the vinyls. Them joints gonna be crazy.
Man, that's awesome, man. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
What else you got physical wise, Ralph? You got CDs or tapes too? I think I saw some CDs on the website.
Yeah, I got CDs from Darth Vader, everything from Darth Vader on up. Pretty much all my tapes is like gone. I had tapes for Darth Vader, Takada Aki, Math Magician, and Style Boja. All them shits is gone. So, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm ready to step my game up to vinyl.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah, that's the next step.
I work hard trying to nail a vinyl situation too. I work real hard. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, no gas in a booster. Like, I work real hard, bro.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yo, what? You based in Philly right now?
Yes, sir.
What's the climate out there right now, Ralphie?
Man, like top 40 shit. Like the whole meat wave or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the scene we in, it's just us. And it's the Booze Brothers, another gentleman by the name of Buddy Liesel. Mm-hmm. And that's shit. Buddy Liesel and Booze Brothers, they low lights out of the Philly chapter.
Gotcha.
They in the low life book and everything. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're fucking with Mark Speck in some way.
Oh, that's they? Buddy Lee. Buddy Lee from the Brody Champ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Brody Champ. Yeah. He used to do his thing out in Atlanta.
Yeah, they used to be here. Mark used to be here too. You know Speck?
I've talked to him on the phone and we text. I never got with him in person.
Okay.
Never got with him in person. That's coming though. We got something that we be planning on bringing forth this year.
That's what's
Hopefully
up.
Hopefully, if everything right.
Yeah, Speck the homie, man. That motherfucker worldwide traveler now, man. He be somewhere everywhere.
Yeah, he is.
Doing this thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's an inspiration to Philly cats like myself and my brother Vinny. You know what I'm saying? Because we're the only ones out of the unit from Philly.
Okay. Got you.
Where's everybody else, Ralphie?
All right, so we got me, Vinny, and Vicky Fontaine. We all from the city. Swab the guy, he's from Jersey, but he's down in Maryland right now. Y'all know Preem on the west side.
Yeah.
Pro was down in Delaware right now. Pro 9, Crab Skull is over there in Canada along with Chris Blade. They both from Canada. And we got Golden Ears. He's from Shaolin.
All right.
Gotcha.
Is that Golden Ears? Is that being that he's from Shaolin? Is that what he brings to the table? Because we got we got another well-known conglomerate from Shaolin that did their thing and continue to do that thing. Is that what he brought to the table? Like putting many heads together, or how did the unit form?
The unit formed originally through me on wax. Like now, what I told you earlier, I said that when I'll be writing my rhymes, I'll just be coming up with names and shit in my rhymes, and it just be catching on to the people. Mm-hmm. Same thing with the dark. I said it in a line, and it started catching on. But once it caught on to the people, it was just production. It was just my personal production, which was Professional 50, Crab Skull, myself, and it was Son. You know what I mean? He's the god, but he's not official dark. He just fucked with me on the strength of the nation. I mean,
gotcha.
And he's a real fan.
Gotcha.
And as time went on, Supreme Cerebral was always on my joints and stuff like that. He became family. You know what I mean? So he's just in it. He's just in it, not off the strength, but like because he genuinely believes in what we doing. Vinny started coming into his own. Then he got into it, and once we started moving a little bit, we bumped into Suave the God, and I mean it was just like fuck it, like let's make this shit a thing, like I mean,
okay.
And we just been grinding out ever since. Now back to your question about Golden Ears, he just brings forth the feeling of the music, like how it sounds. He don't do nothing. He's kind of like a hype man, so to speak.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So to speak. He hard on the strength of the team. You know what I mean? Him being from Shaolin, it gives it a certain weight. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Like if he was lyrically, it gives it a certain weight, being that he's from Shaolin and he supports it.
Okay. Now, as far as, with a big conglomerate like this, man, is it all love, or is there ever any dust ups or family friction? Like, I'm sure it is, but I'm sure y'all, heads prevail, cooler heads prevail, and y'all squash that shit. How does it go down being a family like that?
Everything is straight up, bro. Like, you would think it'd be some bullshit, but everything is straight up. Like, I never witnessed nothing like this in my life. Like, the unit is like 2 years in, and there's been no hiccups. I'm not saying, knock on wood, that it won't be no hiccups, but as of right now, it hasn't been no hiccups, man, because everybody do different things.
Right.
Everybody's not an MC. Everybody's not a producer. Everybody's not an artist. Everybody's not a poet. You know what I mean?
Okay, got you. Got you.
So it's different. So I like, my personal opinion, I think that's a recipe for success instead of a recipe for disaster, because everybody got different positions.
Ralphie,
and on top of that, nobody's above anybody. So that's another thing. Like, next man is disappointing as the next man opinion. Feel me?
There it is.
No doubt.
All right.
So, Ralphie, did you intend for things to be so busy for you in 2018? And I guess 2017 was pretty much, just as busy. When you step back and look at all the releases that you dropped throughout the year, like, was that conscious, or are you just putting music out as it gets done, or what's the thought process there?
I wasn't intending for it. I wasn't intending for these past 2 years to be busy. Like, not at all. It's just that when you take a step back and you look at the game from a bird's eye, it's like, damn, it's like a million projects that just dropped. My shit just dropped the other day. You calling it a classic overnight, or you calling such and such a classic overnight. You're not sitting with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's not redundant like the rest of that stuff. Like, the unit has its own sound. We have our own way of saying words and rhyme schemes and bodies of work. You got to sit with that type of stuff. You can't just listen to that and be like, oh yeah, that shit is hot, and then move on to the next shit. So you kind of gotta. It forces you to stay relevant. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I equivalent lyricists to authors. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't see an author just dropping books every 5 fucking minutes.
Right.
But I'm quite sure if the publishing game was on some Fahim shit, then everybody would be on some Fahim shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Got a great point there.
They face, so you got to keep hitting them with consecutive hot shit.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's
Sad to think that, but it's what it is. Hopefully, in the coming years, it'll slow down where people can really process music. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got a theory, Reese, that here soon, I don't know when, it could be, like you said, a couple years out. It could be soon as fast as shit moves, it could be as fast as like the next 6 to 9, 12 months. But I got to imagine that at some point, people are not going to be able to sustain what they're doing and or realize that they have to really, 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 truly put in the work for there to be a real return on this shit. And I think the output's gonna decrease a little bit. And actually I hope it does, because I mean, as a show that only plays new music, the amount of music that we get and have to go through every week is it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I can imagine.
It's wild.
Imagine. But I mean, people are right now, but eventually they're gonna have to really show their talent. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, they're gonna be repeating themselves.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Big time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want that fast buck. Nobody want to put the work in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything sounds like Griselda. Like, you know what I mean? My unit knock off West Side Gun music all day long. You know what I'm saying? Too much cut on it. You know what I'm saying? So in turn, like, I was a day one supporter of Griselda. You know what I mean?
No
it makes me not want to listen to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just trash or anything. It's like, damn, if I want to hear that, I want to hear that from them. I don't want to hear that from Ron, Bobby, Ricky, and fucking Mike.
Hell no. Whew, nah.
Yeah, no
That's,
doubt.
I just see shiny suits and choreography when you put it that way. God damn. Nah, we don't want to see that at all.
That's how it became mainstream. So it's to a point right now, from an artist standpoint, it's like, I I'm not clicking as much as so and so because I don't sound like such and such.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're not strong minded, you know what I'm saying, your insecurity is shut.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
no doubt. Yeah.
Ralphie, real quick, you say you came, you mostly known for production and things like that. So you hadn't always been an MC. Is that correct?
That is correct. My brother Vinny from the Dart Unit, he was always the rapper. Like back in Philly, he used to bite grown men heads off. I was his hype man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when we be back in the crib, I just be saying little shit when he be doing his little shit. And he be like, yo, that shit was hot, Reese. Like, you should rap. I ain't worried about no fucking rap. You got that.
Well, what eventually made you jump all the way out there, man? Curious.
I got caught up in a situation
Mm-hmm.
and ended up having to go out of town. And while I was out of town, it was just me and four walls. You know what I mean? It just started as a little diary, like no homo, but a diary and shit. But then that shit just started rhyming. I'm like, the fuck?
Huh.
I started letting people hear it. And people was like, oh, your shit is all right. And I've been rhyming ever since. I picked up the mic in like 2014.
Okay.
Mm.
Which do you prefer?
Which do you prefer, Ralphie?
Yeah.
Like what comes the most natural?
If you had to give one of them up.
Oh, shit. That's a tough one because I've grown to love them both so much.
Okay.
But I'll say creating the soundscape because without no beat, there wouldn't be no rhyme. You know what I mean? So
No doubt.
I'll say I'll give up rhyming faster than I give up beats.
Got you.
Right.
I hear you on that.
If somebody like beat me in my neck, some type of crazy, and crush my box, and I can't rhyme no more, I'm gonna still be funky. You know, make
them beats. Yeah,
right.
You got a point there. That's real.
How'd you get into this music shit, Ralphie? Like, what made you put in the time to kind of, perfect your craft and, put in the work?
I came from a rough background, and it was like I needed some type of outlet. And being around, once again, my brother Vinny, he had the atmosphere around him that was like peaceful and love and harmony. And you know what I mean, I saw the happiness in what he was doing compared to what I was going through. So I just started. I was owning my craft seldomly, and once I got the confidence from my friends, I just, you know what I mean, shared it with the world, you know what I mean, who I could share it with. So
how do you know Vinny? How'd you guys meet?
I don't even know how we met, bro.
Okay.
We've been together forever.
Really?
I don't remember how we met, man. We've been together since we was kids, man. We're a rap. That's my brother, man. Like, I wouldn't trade him for the world. He's like the date of my night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I'm too loose or whatever, he kind of puts shit in perspective for me. Like, we all need people like that.
Gotcha. All right, so y'all are family, really.
Yeah, we family, man. What makes it so ill? The nigga birthday on my birth certificate and shit.
What?
The nigga birthday on my birth certificate, real shit. It's like, you know how when you see a birth certificate, it'd be like date issued, date received and shit?
Yeah.
So on the date issued, it was my baby mother's birthday. On the date received, it's Vinny's birthday.
Oh, that's crazy.
Me, the type of person I am, that shit was in the stars.
Oh, that's ill.
That's crazy. That's some math magician type shit right there. What exactly is a math magician?
Math magician, man, it's just a fly spin on mathematics, man. Just the way I put that 120 together, man.
No doubt.
Like in rhyme structure, it's different. It's different. And my personal opinion, that's why a select few was fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I put that shit together is like, damn, that shit's porno, man. Like I sometimes like I don't know how I come up with some of that shit, man. Like when I'm talking numbers like that,
yeah,
I don't know. It's like an out of body experience.
I hear you. Hey, Ralphie, I was about a few weeks ago, man. I seen a story about I forget where I saw this shit, but they was talking about the resurgence
I know
of the 5%ers injecting themselves back into the music and how it's coming from, and it's not just on some one racial background. Like you see 5%ers of all colors right now, and they reinserted themselves back into the music. Is that something that cats need to be keeping an eye on, being aware of, or how you feel about that, or even if you see it that way?
So all right. So boom. Now everybody knows what the 5%ers consist of, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, we're not pro-black nor anti-white. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We're anti-establishment. You know what I'm saying? Anti everything that has to do with corruption. Just anti everything devilish. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to get part of an organization or brotherhood or nation, you know what I'm saying, that's about those things, then you know what I mean, I'm all for it, as long as you know where you stand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
In sad situation, you got to know where you stand. You can't be a other man posing as a brother man. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So to speak.
No doubt.
So you know exactly where you stand at all times. Now, people from other ethnicities that's accepted, you could just imagine all the showing and proving they had to go through. You know what I mean? Because you're not of original skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not to sound racist or anything, but you know.
Nah, I mean that's part of it. I thought
that's why we asked the question.
Yeah, I thought that was the most interesting part of that article. When I saw it posted and tried to wrap my head around it like that.
Right.
I kind of felt where they were going with it, but to hear you speak on it like that, it kind of makes a little bit more sense right now.
Yeah, the article was a little loose.
Yeah, it was real loose. It was very loose, but that what you just stated makes a lot of sense.
They've been 40 for the past 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So they don't really have a clue what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, in the everyday shit.
No doubt. My other question about that is: do you feel like the nation as it stands now is you feel like they hold the key to getting this shit back on track as far as hip hop is concerned? Like everybody's lately has been talking about the resurgence of doing hip hop the right way, and of course
hip hop the right way is knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you gotta drop some type of science in your joint.
Right.
Like I don't care. Like whoever you pray to, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you pray to, whatever you believe in, hip hop is for the people. Hip hop is the back talk from the people.
No doubt.
To a lot of oppression. A lot of oppression. That's what that is. Hip hop is back talk. So you gotta drop some type of knowledge or some type of real back talk. Or whatever your lane is, whatever you specialize in,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about that, but give everything its proper shine if it's done correctly.
Okay. I'll follow that.
Good question, man.
Yeah.
I was kind of going in that way, but didn't know how to.
Now, it was Supreme Cerebral, like, he light-skinned or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So when he was coming up, they used to bust his ass because they thought he was white.
I could see that. But
so
that's a big light skinned dude. I know wasn't too many running up on him. Not too crazy, man. That brother big. Like I'm 6'7". He looked like he's 7'2". I'm not fucking. I don't care how light skinned he is. You better slow up on that. And he nasty as shit on the mic too. Like that. That impressed the hell out of me, man. I enjoy seeing shit like that.
Preem comes in peace, man. He comes in peace. Just don't piss him off.
Man, he ain't no killer, but don't push him. Don't push him. Now I fuck with Preem on that because my aspect on this hip hop shit is an MC personally, and I've been doing it for quite some time. But I stand 6'7", so cats don't really know. Cats don't really know. I didn't even know actually when I ventured into this thing that basically midgets run the hip hop world. Like it's amazing.
I'm a little nigga, my damn.
I mean, I ain't tripping off that shit. But hear me out though. As a medium though, and when you looking at music videos and shit like that, you know, when fucking Shook One's video dropped out, Mobb Deep seemed like they was some of the biggest motherfuckers you ever meet in life. Yeah, right. Like somebody like DMX in video format. You know what I'm saying? But then when you go to the show, it's like, hold up.
Shit, Raw. I mean,
who that? Rakim?
Yeah, Ra's little too.
It's just the imagery will have you thinking that these dudes are like larger than life. That's another aspect of hip hop that's so dope. It's just like,
man, the double two. Don't get it fucked up. The camera's the double two. They add pounds and height.
No doubt. You real about that. Like that's that television is what they call that shit. That shit have you thinking a motherfucker 8 feet tall.
It takes complexion. It adds looks. It takes looks. Cameras is a bitch.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. But it's just like, you know, I kind of felt like I always had a hard time of people kind of it's just like you were saying, like when I mentioned cheese steaks and you was like, man, that ain't all Philly is. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I used to come up on stage and they like, why you rapping, dude? You need to be playing ball or some shit. I was like, first of all, fuck you. You know, second of all, I do play ball as a matter of fact, but I love this hip hop shit. So why I can't be a part of it? You know, that shit is crazy. Yeah. No doubt.
To foul you out.
Yeah, man. It's like, man, you too tall to be a rapper. Like, really? Okay, then. That's whatever.
That's hilarious.
So my man tall as shit. He was drunk to the motherfucker. I'm like, yo, you big as shit drinking. You too big to drink.
What does that even mean?
It means shit at the moment because he was falling all over shit. Like, you can't be big as shit falling. Like, drunk. Like, you know how much you got to drink to be fucked up if you tall as shit like that? Liquor travels through your whole shit.
No doubt. Yeah.
So you got to ingest a lot of this shit if you big like that.
Hell yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that mean he had went on a binge. he went through a handle of some liquor or something like that.
Right.
Ain't no telling. Crazy. Hell yeah.
Hey, Ralphie, I got a question for you about somebody you collaborated with twice this year. The homie RIgz Beats. He's a good friend of Southern Vangard Radio.
Yes.
Yeah. Talk to us real quick about your relationship with RIgz. How'd you guys, get together and make some music?
Before anybody knew my name, right? He put out his first compilation. So the track he did with Rock Mars,
yep.
I had did a remake to that with no pressure and shit.
Yeah.
And I put it out SoundCloud and it was received and I was tagging him and people was tagging him and Rock and RIgz was fucking with it, which in turn led to us working on other shit down the line, but we eventually worked on shit.
Gotcha.
I mean, he got a Math Magician. He was mad at me. He felt like I should have did another verse on that shit.
Oh,
but I made up on his new project.
Woo, did you, man?
Good looking.
Yeah, man. RIgz is the homie. And
he laced me with key shit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah, and the shit you did for him on the High Five, and yeah, man, y'all make some good music together, man. I hope you do some more in 2019.
Yeah, for sure. It was he was trying to get on my next project that I'm currently like brewing.
Okay.
That's why you get a lot of characters too, because I'm working on the next project I'm promoting for like a year and a half called Blaze Sylvania. And for the people that don't know, a lot of my characters is going to be in the house with the Kount. That's Kount Dartula's album, Blaze Sylvania.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean we got full seats at the castle. You know what I mean, that's another reason why you got Arrow Bowie. You mean to double back.
That's what's up. Yo, Ralphie.
The style is crazy, dude. The style and flavors
I'm
is
telling
nuts,
you, man. Nothing but the fly shit, man. Yo, Ralphie. So we 6 days in on this new year, right? Talk to me like what you fucking with this year? What you we know you got the vinyl coming out and probably some other work and things like that, but what are you definitely fucking with this year? What are you looking forward to? What's some of the bullshit you left behind in 2018 that will see no light of day this year? Like talk to us about what these next 259 days look like for you, man.
All right, the shit that I'm looking forward to all new music from my unit. You know what I mean? Swap the God coming, just look out for that. Cream coming, Vinny coming. I'm making projects for certain people. I'm still stuck on that grime lord shit. That grime lord shit is heavy, man.
Yeah,
you run that shit.
That's just fire.
You don't stop. Like you can't just pick a joint.
Yeah.
Like you gotta run this shit from the top, like period, and then just run that shit. I'm stuck on that shit.
That's real.
I'm still stuck on too. You know what I mean? There's a few shit I'm still stuck on. That car shit. Oh my god. I'm still stuck on that, man. Right. Behold the Pale Horse. That was fly to me.
Yep, no doubt.
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to a lot of shit. I'm looking forward more so to working with more people. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to keep a lot of shit in house, but I want to work with more people speaking with my hands. You know what I mean? I want to make beats, more beats.
Okay. Ralphie, what's your weapons of choice? What's your weapons of choice, beat wise? Beat wise,
I use the machine. The machine, it got me through a lot of tough times, and that's still my baby right there. I just like the way it chops. I love the way it chops. When I'm really feeling freaky with it, pause. And I do my best chopping when I do joints for Vinny, because Vinny's voice is different. So like from a producer's point of view, Vinny's the type of MC that needs warmer sounds, kind of like Soul Council type shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I specialize in doing shit like that. Like when I'm working on shit for me, I'm playing around. I ain't gonna hold you. Like on the beat tip, I'm playing around. I can get way more articulate than what I do.
All right.
Gotcha. So you're stretching out on your shit then, really. More experimentation, things like that.
Yeah, exactly. And working with more MCs that I'm a fan of.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean, just experiment and shit on top of me being a fan, because I'm a type of person, I think as a producer first, so I take in flows, I analyze flows, I analyze pockets, and on top of that, it's a plus being the MC, because you can really understand pockets no matter the tempo of the track. So no matter who you're working on, you know what I'm saying, you get a little sample set together, what you think is sound flowful, individual, exploit that to the best of your ability, give it to the MC, and they'll shine on it. You guarantee the classic.
No doubt.
Yeah, rappers and producers, take note of that right there. That's a little gold star by that little snippet right there.
Yo, Ralphie, we gonna bring this to a close, man. But the floor is yours, man. Anything you want to get off your chest, man? Like talk some shit, man. What's happening?
Man, let me tell you something, man. I get sick and tired of this knockoff Griselda music, man. Stop that shit. Going into 2019, man. Come from your own heart with this shit. Come up with something new and refreshing. Man. I heard that shit already. You know what I mean? Let me hear your shit.
Talk to him.
You know what I mean? I know a lot of you niggas can't rap for real, but whatever.
That's what I'm
just try. You put in the hours, put in the days, the no sleeps, all that shit. Read some shit.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy to talk about drugs and catching bodies all day. You
Especially when you don't live that life. Yeah, it's very easy to talk about that shit. They don't understand that real motherfuckers that fuck with drugs and guns and shit like that, they ain't talking about that shit.
Man, I came out of a real situation coming into this rap shit, so I'm not gonna glorify none of that shit.
Right.
And my he is going through a lot of that shit, so that shit hits home. Mm-hmm. So I know what it is when I hear it. Like I hear a certain like you gotta come from that to understand if it's real or fake.
Right.
And I come from that background, so I don't hear a lot of the same outcomes. You know what I'm saying? That I've grown accustomed to watching and going through for myself. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So like I think a lot of that shit is fraudulent. You know what I mean? I just rather do the uplifting shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Put my own voice on it, but it's all uplifting music. You know what I'm saying?
No
I ain't
doubt.
with none of that devilish shit.
Yeah. And that's why we fuck with you.
Youth, that's how you really push the youth. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
No doubt. You can still come rugged and,
oh yeah,
raw and rough, whatever.
Exactly.
Make some hard shit.
It's all kinds of angles to this shit, man. It ain't got to be just one way.
You don't have to be talking crazy and shit.
Nah, man.
Right. You still got to say something though.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, you still gotta say something.
Exactly.
It's always the flip to whatever coin you got out. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed.
Yeah, word up.
All right.
Beautiful. All right, Ralphie, let's just lead the people with your socials and where they can go support you, where they can cop some shit, most importantly, and we'll let you get back to your night. How about that?
All right, no doubt. On Bandcamp, you can reach me on Ralphiie Reese at ralphiereese.bandcamp.com. On Instagram, I'm Ralphiie Reese, RALPHIIEREESE. You know what I mean? On Twitter, I'm Kount Dartula, Kount with a K. KOUNT, Dartula, DARTULA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facebook, just regular Ralphie Reese. You know what I mean? I'm around. Or you could just Google me and it'll pop up.
I'm about to follow you right now. I can't. I've been playing myself, man. I can't even let this get past me, man. Fuck that.
Meeks is getting out his phone right now, Ralphie. So you know.
Fucking around, man. It's got to go down, man. I feel like I've been missing out, man. That's time to stop that shit right here.
I'm something else, man. Toby is the lovey, man.
Word up. When are you gonna make it down this way, down south, Ralph? You coming to the A anytime soon, man? Maybe come down for A3C or something?
I gotta make it around everywhere, man. People I get a lot of support from overseas. Something stupid. I barely get domestics, yo. Like on some real shit. When I be selling physicals and shit, I get a lot of overseas work. Domestics come they come randomly. I'll be fucked up. I'll be like, oh shit, this is going to the States. Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, well, hey, look.
Shit, we know what the next move for you is.
Yeah,
man.
go get that overseas money, man. Don't fuck around with the U.S., man.
Hurry
just spend your time
get
overseas.
That shit, man.
Yeah, man. It's just everything is in the works. Everything that's bigger and better is in the works, man. I'm staying humble this year. I ain't gonna cuss nobody out online. I'm chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. You're right. You ain't gonna cuss nobody out online. We ain't believe in that shit.
I'll be trying to chill, but I really be trying to chill, man. Like these rap cats really be pissing me the fuck off, yo. I think subconsciously they get me fucked up because I be talking that 5% shit and all that shit, but I'm thugged out. And they don't, I don't think they dig that because of what I bring to the surface, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm talking with my team, I'm like, yo, rap is the only genre of music where you might actually have to fuck somebody up in.
This is true. This is true.
You don't see R&B niggas beefing, you don't see rock and roll cats going at it, none of that shit, man. It's just this rap shit. Everybody got this false bravado until you snatch your strike.
Right.
And then you the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't be that guy for being stupid. Like, oh, you on the bubble, you gonna throw that shit away. But these rap niggas be pushing my fucking buttons.
Yeah,
man.
that's real.
You can tell too. You can tell on Ralphie's Twitter feed. Like you can tell Ralphie's trying to keep it real contained. He'll just respond with like one word.
Yeah.
I peeped that this weekend, Ralphie. I was looking at your Twitter feed. And I know you're trying hard. It's funny you say that because man, this motherfucker is really trying not to go off on somebody.
So bad, man. I'm trying so bad, yo. But I just hopefully this year everything could be peace this year, and you know what I mean, we can keep it moving like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Ralphie, be the bigger man, man.
Yeah.
Be the bigger man. Keep that shit peace, man. It's gonna take you a long way, man.
Yeah, just put it back into the music, my man. You know,
no doubt.
I mean, if I do anything uncivilized, I gotta keep it civilized.
No doubt.
I mean, just unless they enter my gate with some bullshit,
Yeah.
defend your gate. No?
Yeah, if they bring that shit to your doorstep, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But ain't nobody trying to do that. They just want to rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you just want to rap, you just want to rap, and don't do no diss tracks. You know what I'm saying? My unit better than a lot of y'all niggas, so we're going to take everything personal.
Shit.
Because we feel like rap on somebody that's corny, you know what I mean?
Man, I wouldn't do nothing. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't do nothing but sick Supreme on them, and that'll be the end of that shit. I'm like, man, I got the big homie. I'm pushing Supreme in the back like, get him. For real.
Yo, I think that's why I get a lot of strikes, man, because me and Preem is tight, and a lot of these dudes don't fuck with Preem. So I got Preem stink on me, pause. But you know what I'm saying? I got his stink on me, like, Reese and them niggas, they cry, I ain't fucking with Preem. I damn sure ain't fucking with them niggas.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
You see,
in his image and shit.
Man, we enjoyed talking to Supreme, man. That's a good brother, man. So,
yes,
so if the rest of the unit is like that, and you seem to be on top of your shit too, man, we're gonna be fucking with y'all for a minute, man. Any new shit y'all got coming, send it this way, man. We got
yes,
y'all.
Sir.
Please do, man. Anything, man, I got coming brewing, you know what I mean? I'll mention it to the team, whatever, man.
Yeah.
We'll send that shit through. Just ask and you shall receive. All love over here, man.
No doubt.
Sir.
Same over here, man. Peace to you, and we look forward to hearing everything you dropping this year. And the unit. We want to fuck with that shit heavily.
Thank you. And peace to the whole Southern Vangard. Congratulations on your body count on the podcast and interviews. That's big shit right there.
Man, it's bigger than a lot of people realize, man. Cats are checking out daily on this podcast shit, man. We trying not to, you know, so we stand humble over here too, Ralphie, man, because we just wanna keep this feeling going, and we've been having a good time with it. I'm thankful the homie almost 4 years ago now jumped out there and put this shit out here. We just been keeping it moving ever since, man. So that's the plan.
Yeah, you got to, man. You got to. I've been talking about with another one of my homies and shit, talking about doing a little podcast and shit. After this rap shit is over, I'm either going to sing songs or get on the radio.
That's what's up.
Yes.
We'll support that too, Ralphie. We got you. Whatever you want to do, man.
Shit, man. I'm coming with it, man.
All right. Shit, what's your R&B name? I got to hear this shit right here.
I don't even know. I'm come up with some smooth shit.
This shit gonna be like Dark Transvent or some shit like that. Hell yeah.
It sounds like we need to take a trip to Philly.
I'm saying.
That's what it sounds like.
We ain't been up there in years. We need to do that.
I'm fucking with that shit. I'm fucking with that.
It's yours. Man. Run with it. It's yours.
Got you. That shit. I'm gonna come with that R&B shit. This rap shit get on my fucking nerves too much.
Shit.
Hey man, look. Hey,
I can pick up a silk blazer.
Hell yeah.
Real talk. There's more bread. There's more bread in that R&B and soul shit anyway, man. That's where the ladies spend their dough. You know,
and they trying to figure out who the king of R&B is, man. I think it's Dark Transvent, man.
I don't understand how. Like, I mean, how you don't want to know? How you don't know who the fucking king is? It's breezy.
Shit, man. He working. He back to really working right now too, man. I just feel like he got so much of a major stain on him, man, that they ain't gonna never give it to him. You know what I mean?
Man, that's crazy, man. These bitches, boy, they got me fucked up. Yo, she started that shit.
Man, don't get me started on that because we don't know what that Frankenstein head bitch said to him in that car. I don't even want to get started on that, man. Let me stop.
You ever dealt with a woman from the islands?
Nah, I haven't.
Shit.
They crazy. What you say?
They crazy as shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you no fucking...
Hey, Ralphie, that whole shit was self-defense, wasn't it?
They'll cut your dick off and
That's it. End of the interview, man. End of the interview right there.
All right. Ralphie Reese,
no
Arrow
doubt.
Bowie is in stores or digitally, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's everywhere.
Go get that shit.
You know,
go get that shit.
Yeah, Dart Unit, Ralphie Reese.
Hell yeah.
You know, that's that shit, y'all. Man, Ralphie, thank you, man.
We appreciate you, man. Peace.
Appreciate you more, man. Peace. Y'all be good, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one. We'll talk soon.
All right.
No doubt.
All right, be good, my man.
It never fails, man. It never fails.
You started that shit.
Nah, I ain't started shit, man.
So, if you guys could see Meeks right now, he is barely sitting in his seat. He has one leg like cocked out, pause,
never
and another leg like sprawled out.
Never fails.
He's like about to get up. It's like he's about to whoop somebody's ass.
It never fails, man. I'm really kind of amped right now. I'm looking forward to this next drink. That shit is crazy. Hell yeah.
All right, Ralphie Reese, Dart Unit. Ralphie Reese with 2eyes.bandcamp.com. Go get that shit.
No doubt.
Just be on the lookout for Dart Unit everything this year.
Hell yeah.
And just, look out for everything Southern Vanguard this year.
No doubt.
Southern Vanguard Radio. We Are the Guard.
Twice a week Meeks, twice a week Doe.
Twice a week Meeks. Twice a week Doe.
Southern Vanguard Radio. Episode 193, man.
193, man.
Let's get it.
We out.
Peace.